took a mere 28 seconds for a routine flight from Chicago to Pittsburgh to produce now 2 decades of pain and loss and discovery. Next week, we will mark 20 years since U.S. Air Flight 427 crashed, instantly killing all 132 people on board.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 anchor Michelle Wright explains the memories are still fresh for those touched by the tragedy.
One expert said no other crash investigation had so much national impact as that of Flight 427 that went down in our region. In fact, after that, so much changed for everyone when it comes to airline travel. I'm here at the Sewickley Cemetery, where the 132 people who lost their lives that evening are remembered. And as we look back, almost 20 years later, our region is still recovering.
Beaver County 911. Dispatch. Beaver County 911. Beaver County 911. Beaver County 911. Beaver County 911. Beaver County 911.
U.S. Air 427, Pittsburgh. U.S. Air 427, Pittsburgh. U.S. Air 427, radar contact lost.
Please dispatch.
Yes, I'm calling off of the expressway. We just saw an airplane crash.
All right, ma'am, do you know, is it a commercial aircraft?
Yes, it looked like a U.S. Air jet. It went straight down.
Beaver County 911.
Yes, hi. There's just been an airplane crash, as far as I know, up on Green Garden Road.
One of the first responders to the scene was volunteer firefighter John Sherbach.
I'm standing on a hillside, looking around at what's left of a commercial airliner. Just everywhere. Just in any direction you went, the farther you went, the worse it got, until you finally stopped and turned around and looked and realized you were standing in the middle of the worst nightmare you could ever imagine.
Soon, that worst nightmare began to make its way to the victims' families. The Weavers were frantically making calls in Upper St. Clair.
While he was on that phone call at like 1 in the morning, he paused and he stopped and he turned and looked at my mom and I and said he was on that plane. And
Donna Kazan Weaver's 62-year-old father Lee was among the passengers that were just 7 miles from Pittsburgh International when something went wrong. The aircraft, going 300 miles an hour, rolled upside down and then, just 28 seconds later, crashed.
It's surreal. We just kept waiting to hear the garage door opener. That's one of the things I keep remembering from that night.
First responders on the scene were also struggling.
Everything was a fog. You know, your life changes in seconds.
And for him, the nightmare lasted much longer than the 4 days he was at the scene.
I'm a completely different person. My life ended that day.
The mental repercussions went on for years, always wondering why he struggled so much.
Why I couldn't sleep, why you didn't go in the meat aisle of the supermarket, why diesel fuel made you sick to your stomach.
As John and others were trying to cope, the government, the airline, and manufacturer all argued over what and who was to blame. More than 4 years later, the longest aviation investigation in history finally ended. The crash was blamed on the rudder. The NTSB said it likely went the opposite direction because its power control unit, called a servo valve, jammed. This forced a $1 billion fix from manufacturers to make air travel safer. Pilots were also ordered to undergo additional training. But the victims' families say one of the most significant changes is the way that victims' families are treated. Donna was there 2 years later when President Clinton signed the Federal Family Assistance Plan for Aviation Disasters bill. It designated the American Red Cross or the Salvation Army to give information and assistance to families of victims after a crash instead of the airlines.
And that has been crucial to the treatment of family members ever since, and I think we take a lot of pride in that.
Dennis Conley lost his twin brother Bob in the crash. He now heads the family organization here, the 427 Air Disaster Support League. And now life is slowly coming back around for those impacted.
The thing that I'm thinking about the most this year is that, you know, people talk about over the hill. It makes it sound like you do this climb and then you get to do some coasting. Life's not like that. It's constant zigzags and stuff. I believe that we have a say-so whether or not we want to stay in those valleys.
For firefighter John, he found comfort in talking to the victims' families, specifically one widow named Denise. They understood each other's pain. Denise and her 2 children lost Bernie. 6 years later, though, Denise and John were married.
We helped each other. You know, the days that she was hurting, I could help her because nobody else understood. When I had bad days, she could relate to me, and we'd spend hours talking about stuff.
The group that the family members formed is still together and going strong. Members tell me that they do find some comfort in all the changes they were able to create. And now they're working to help victims involved in other plane disasters. Michelle Wright, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.